best or your best?
Will, kiss my ass.
Easy.
Will Kiss. You guys know Will Kiss my ass. How we doing? Let's get her started, Will.
So you guys cut Chris Warren. What was the issue there? What you guys weren't?
Well, we just want to bring James Butler in, and there's certain standards I think that we have here, and we expect a certain level of professionalism with our players coming in, and there's fitness-wise expectations that we had, and he didn't meet our fitness expectations, so we decided to make a change.
JJ Nelson can move a little bit. That speed element, is that part of the attraction?
Yeah, that was a big reason as to why we signed him. One of the faster wide receivers in the league, and he still certainly shows it today.
So much is made about what's been around Derek now, what they put around him. Do you feel there's an inherent sense in him to keep proving himself, though?
I think that he has an expectation again every day of playing at a high standard and executing at a high level, and certainly he's happy that we've added some pieces around him, but I don't think that changes his mindset. He's always going to try to get better every day and play at a high level, but it makes it a lot easier when you do surround him with the better players at every position. I think we've done that. So he's had a good camp. He had a good off-season, OTAs, and June mini camps. He had a great start here to training camp. And but again, those are the expectations that he has of himself and that we have of him as a coaching staff.
How do you feel about the development of second-year players, Colton Miller and Brandon Parker?
Great. Both the tackles have gained weight, they've gained strength, and really the entire rookie class that we had a year ago, we felt good about them when we drafted them, and we feel the same way going through their second season. I think they're more confident, they're playing faster because of the confidence level, but we like the growth of all those players.
Derek talked a little bit yesterday about Trent Brown's Super Bowl environment that he was in with the Patriots. How's that been able to rub off on some of the younger guys, and how's the culture changing because of his presence?
Well, again, if you look at all the free agents that we've signed, they're all going to be in major roles on both sides of the football. We try to bring in guys, again, that have won in the National Football League, and Trent Brown's one of them. But we like the example that really all the free agents have set.
Colton Miller, he has a lot going for him, but nastiness probably isn't the first thing that people would use to characterize his game. Playing next to Richie, I think nastiness might be the first thing for him. What do you think that could do for Colton just being next to him?
I don't know. Again, everyone has different personality, and you can look at a number of guys. Orlando Pace was not known as a nasty guy, but certainly he's a Hall of Fame player. So he'll be himself, but Richie's always going to bring a nastiness to the room in terms of his play, and that's part of the appeal of signing Richie.
Do you see a difference in the Colton Miller, that the reserve Colton Miller that you see every day, and the guy on the field? Is he come out of the
I think he's pretty real. Again, there is a certain amount of violence or nastiness just to play the game of football. It's not for everybody. We say that. So, and he comes off across as a polite guy, and that shouldn't be held against the guy. His parents raised a terrific young man. But I think at every position, it's a physical game. Certainly offensive lineman, when you're hitting someone across from you on every play, you have to have a mindset of toughness when you strap on the helmet. And he's a tough football player. And again, guys show it different ways, but don't assume because that he's a quiet guy that he's not a tough football player.
Along those lines, Colton is clearly stronger. Is he better equipped to kind of have that more of an edge when going into the second season?
Yeah, I think so. Again, it's confidence, it's experience that breeds confidence, and he's had a great, that first year. We're happy with how he played as a rookie because we know the experience factor is huge for all that rookie class, and he's played 16 games now as a professional football player, and again, every year the standards change based on that experience. So we're excited where he's at, and we're excited where he's going to be going.
Greg, have you ever given any kind of update on Antonio? And I know it's only been a couple days, but does the work that he put in with Derek and the other receivers during the OTAs things in the private workouts, does that make this a little easier for him to put back in?
Yeah, it makes it easier. I don't know if you were here for the pre-practice, but he was out running around and doing some things today in our walkthroughs. And with Antonio Brown, there's no such thing as a walkthrough. He goes 100 miles an hour all the time. So I think he's going to be back quickly, and you'll hear more from Mike or John in terms of the injury report right now. But he looked good to me today in the walkthrough.
Peterman got a lot of work today. What do you see from the backup competition between Glennon and?
No, it'll be a competition. That's why yesterday we went with Glennon. Took the first reps with the twos, and today we just switched up with Nate Peterman. So we'll continue to do that throughout camp till somebody separates himself.
Josh Jacobs has been taking a lot of direct snaps in the Wildcat in practice. Do you see a big role for him in the Wildcat going forward?
That possibly could be something that we do, but another part of that is we just want to make sure that our defense gets a chance to see it and prepare our defense for those possible looks. But we'll look at doing whatever we can to cause problems for opposing defenses, and certainly the Wildcat is one of those.
Coach, the local Raiders has historically had training camp in the North Bay. Back in the days of Madden, it was in Santa Rosa. You hear lots of stories about the guys going out after curfew and all that. The snake, studying the playbook by the jukebox. Times have changed, I know, but how do you keep your players focused in a world-class tourist destination?
It's a different mindset in today's players, and you can talk to a lot of these guys, the alumni that we had over 100 alumni that were here, and I know they were out until the wee hours of the morning, and they would probably tell you they did the same thing when they were players here for a lot of those guys. But it's a mindset has changed throughout the league and generations. Certainly the amount of money that these guys have at risk, in playing this football game, that I think that players are just so much more aware of taking care of their bodies and making sure that they can extend their career as long as possible by staying healthy and doing the right thing. So certainly in social media has changed a lot of those things, but more than anything, I think the players are just more aware of taking care of their bodies.
How would you assess Hunter Renfro's performance through 2 days, especially one matchup against LaMarcus?
Yeah, we're real excited. Just taught LaMarcus Joyner. We asked him to give Hunter all he can get. And it's been a good matchup. But we're real happy. Again, we talked about it last spring where he was at in OTAs, and again he continued over the summer to work hard and get a better feel for the things that we're going to ask him to do. And he's had a good 3 days at a rookie mini camp, and he had a good first 2 days here with the veterans.
Is Nelson a guy who can line up and play in the slot? Is he versatile enough for what you guys look for from the receiver?
Again, we're kind of rotating all those guys. He could be that guy, and some of the things that we like to do with the slot. Again, the biggest thing with him, certainly, he got great ball skills in terms of catching a football, and he's got great vertical speed. So there's things that we'll put in to try to match up his skills.
When you have so much new on the offense, especially at two spots up front, how nice is it to have Rodney Hudson, a guy that spends so much time on scheme mastery to help Derek and the entire offense advance and build on what you guys did last year?
Yeah, ultimate pro. Obviously can't say enough about Rodney, and he's had that same guard with him, so we're happy with he and Gabe Jackson, their relationship, their ability to communicate to the new guys, and the guys on both sides of him has been tremendous. But certainly Rodney's the one that gets everything going. It makes it certainly easier on Derek Carr and what his responsibility is in terms of getting to the right plays or getting the right protection. Rodney's able to do that just as a quarterback would. So it's really been great. No.
As you look at the receivers and the defensive backs that are going in at practice, and you kind of contrast with what you looked at with last year with some guys that were older that aren't even playing this year, like Leon Hall and Jordy Nelson, that survived on know-how and such. What do you see about the upgrade in terms of physical ability that you have?
Oh, it's been tremendous. Really, you're talking about, in my opinion, obviously the elite wide receiver in the league, and AB, and then Tyrell Williams was someone that, again, I think we talked about last year. He's someone we had targeted as the #1 receiver because we did not think after the Bills had signed AB that we were going to get him. So we had targeted Tyrell as our top guy, and to get them both was certainly a bonus. And then to get a chance to watch him out here in the one-on-ones and the accumulation of talent that they've got on the defensive side of the ball at the defensive back position. Some great matchups, and we'll get great competition throughout camp.
Richie Incognito, today he's getting first team reps left guard, but obviously weeks 1 and 2 he won't be able to be out there. What's the plan in terms of the right time being to work with some of those other guys like Cooper into that mix just to build chemistry with those guys?
Yeah, we've done that again. Cooper does good two guys that will compete, for that spot while Richie's out. But we're trying to get Richie work, obviously, with the ones right now. And as camp gets a little bit later, then we'll work those other two guys in. There'll be a little competition there at the left guard spot. But we're really excited about Cooper and the fact that he was out there and we were able to sign him here a couple weeks ago. Very fortunate on our side of the ball based on Denzel's injury that occurred in the spring. So. We'll again. Richie will go through here first week and a half, and then we'll start rolling those other guys through.
Time for one more. Anything, guys? Chris?
Maybe just ask you about last year. Doug Martin filled in when Vince had that groin injury and another injury this year. Kind of allowed Martin to come back in. Can you just talk about his possibilities, what his play, and what he's?
Yeah, again, he's a great pro. We talked about Rodney Hudson, and Doug Martin sets a great example, really, in the room in terms of being a pro and out on the field. And you would see it, his effort, the enthusiasm he has for the game, his passion for the game. So we couldn't be more happy than to be able to get Doug Martin back here. A great teammate. I don't think you talk to any position group on the team that wouldn't say he's just a great teammate. And he still, again, possesses, the skill that we need to play running back. He could be an every down back for us. He's good out of the backfield. He's still got a lot of tread left on his legs. You haven't seen that natural decline in skill set for a running back because he's able to had a year off and didn't have a lot of wear and tear on his legs. So he looks fresh and he's excited to be here, and we're excited to have him.
All right. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.